Are you a parent in search of an activity for your child with ADHD? Maybe you heard that martial arts is good for children with ADHD. Hi, my name is Master Ko, and I founded Ko Martial Arts 17 years ago. I also have over 20 years of experience teaching children. Over the years, I have witnessed many success stories with children learning how to turn their ADHD into a superpower through our program. The type of martial art we teach our students is Taekwondo. Taekwondo originated in Korea and is considered a traditional martial art. Be sure to check out the published study on the effects of Taekwondo on children with ADHD. Now let's get into it. Here are 3 reasons why Koma Taekwondo is good for children with ADHD. The first reason is our curriculum. Yes, of course, we are teaching our students the fundamentals of Taekwondo, but that is only half of it. The other half is about building character. It's about creating positive habits at home, such as making their bed, brushing their teeth, and helping out with household chores. It's one thing for mom or dad to say, clean your room, but it's a different story when the respected Taekwondo instructor reinforces what mom and dad says. This reinforcement can be so powerful with establishing those positive habits and behaviors in the household. Another reason why our curriculum is good for children with ADHD is how structured and organized it is. Students will earn stripes on their belt by completing objective-based tasks such as learning a new kick, completing a chore at home, and through this simple and predictable award system, the child with ADHD will learn about establishing a rhythm and routine of setting goals and achieving them. The second reason why Koma Taekwondo is good for children with ADHD is our teaching method. A common misconception of martial arts is that it is based on the authoritative teaching style. This basically means that the instructor or the master instructor is the dictator of the class. Now, this actually worked back in the 60s and 70s when martial arts was popular with Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee because adults were seeking self-defense training and it went hand in hand. Fast forward to today, and the majority of students in traditional martial arts studios are children. But the problem is the authoritative teaching style is still being used with children. Yes, it did work with adults, but today it does not work with children. Children are seeking something different and something that is more effective. And this teaching method is based on intrinsic motivation. This simply means that instead of relying on intimidation, we are relying on motivation from within. This looks like asking questions for our students in class, which then results in them having to choose for themselves their own destiny. Well, think about whenever you are forced to do something. When you're forced to do something, you are not having buy-in, and without buy-in, you don't have real motivation to complete the task with all of your effort. So with a child with ADHD, this can be very effective because it gets their mind to be engaged for a longer period of time. And the final reason why Koma Taekwondo is good for children with ADHD is our culture. The moment that you step into a Koma studio, you will quickly notice the attention to detail, the discipline, and the structure. Consistent exposure to an environment that is disciplined, structured, and organized really just helps that child with ADHD establish structure, discipline, and organization in their life. Here's an example. All of our students learn how to store their shoes neatly in a cubby, then they will check themselves into class, and then they will practice on their own until class starts. Repeating this routine over time is a simple example of introducing structure and discipline into the life of the student. For a child with ADHD, being on time might become a struggle later in life. That is why our classes start and end on time every time. It's part of our culture. So when a child is consistently in this culture, being punctual and being on time becomes part of their life. One of my favorite parts of our culture is 1 minute before class starts, all of the students will be quiet and standing still in what we call a chariot stance, focused, relaxed, and calm. And before you go, I want to share with you one more bonus reason of why Como Taekwondo is good for children with ADHD. That reason is our instructors are extremely caring and understanding. We receive tons of applications every year of people wanting to join our instructor team. Less than 2% actually make it to that team. If that applicant does not have a passion for working with kids, then they will not make it through. Teaching children martial arts is not easy, and that is why we feel very blessed to have a team of instructors who are patient and understanding, especially with our students who are dealing with learning challenges. And another reason why our team is so unique is a lot of our instructors also have to live with the daily struggles of ADHD. Some of them even started with us as a younger student who then evolved into an instructor. So they can really see through the eyes and perspective of the students. ADHD can be a superpower when learned to be used effectively. The earlier a child can learn how to harness that power, the better. Como Taekwondo can equip your child with the tools they need to overcome any challenges life may bring. So if any of the reasons that I shared speak to you, visit thecomo.com to schedule a free intro lesson to take the next step.